There's a car pulling onto the lot right now, under its own power, engine running, nothing wrong with it. It has to be, that's the law. Summer of 2009, the government wants to sell you a new car. Cash for clunkers. Bring in your old one, walk out with a voucher for up to $4,500 off a new one. The clunker retires, the fleet gets cleaner, the economy gets a jolt, a stimulus with a trade-in. On paper it made sense. Then one rule in the fine print. The clunker has to arrive under its own power, has to drive itself in. From that moment on, every car that rolls through the gate is a car driving itself to its own execution. Here's the execution. The dealer drains the oil, pours in sodium silicate, liquid glass, runs the engine until it seizes solid permanently. It's now one solid piece of metal and glass, the kill shot. Then the body gets crushed or shredded within 180 days, whether the usable parts were salvaged or not. A normal trade-in rolls into a parts dismantler and feeds the market for 36 months. This one gets 180 days, and whatever parts didn't get pulled go down with the body. The clock starts the second it rolls in. Now I know what you're thinking. Someone checked, right? Some desk somewhere looked at what was actually being traded in. The program kept records. Here's what they show. The most common upgrade in the whole thing was an old F-150 for a newer F-150. 8,200 people did that swap. A 1990 four-wheel drive F-150 at 14 miles per gallon for a 2010 at 2 miles per gallon for the full $4,500. And the single most common exact swap in the program, 437 people, every one of them trading a 1994 F-150 for a 2009 F-150. The Carfax records hold a 1991 BMW M3. 5 of that same car are listed right now, from $79,000 to $129,900. It got the liquid glass, it got crushed, so the owner could save $4,500 on a 2010 Prius. That Prius is worth a couple $1,000s now. The car that got destroyed is worth more than the car that got bought. So here's the whole program, end to end. Edmunds analysts split the 690,000 vehicles sold. 565,000 of those buyers would have bought a new car that year anyway. The voucher just moved the purchase up a few months. 125,000 were sales the program actually caused. $3 billion divided by 125,000. $24,000 per sale. The program actually caused. The number got so bad the Christian Science Monitor ran the joke that the government could have almost done as well handing the cars over for free. And the demand it created? Next month's, bought early. The money ran out in about a week, the first billion nearly gone within days of the July 27th launch, suspended July 30th, Congress tripled the funding, it went out the door again, dead by August 24th. Purchases cratered the instant the program ended. 2 economists, Mian and Sufi, ran the whole thing. $2.85 billion and no long-run effect on auto purchases at all. The program moved purchases in time, spent them early. When the money ran out, the sales ran out with it. And here's the same money, priced against what else it could have done. Jobs. Brookings counted 0.7 jobs per $1 million spent, $1.4 million per job year. The CBO priced unemployment benefits at $95,000 per job. Payroll tax cuts, $80,000 to $222,000. The clunker program cost about 6 times more per job than the priciest of the normal stimulus tools. Emissions. $91 to $301 per ton of carbon dioxide, against the roughly $15 a ton in the cap-and-trade bill the House passed that same year. And fuel. NHTSA figured the program saves 33 million gallons a year. The country burns 380 million gallons in a single day. The whole program, all 690,000 crushed cars, bought back less than 3 hours of the daily habit. And the bill landed on people who never held a voucher. Those crushed cars were value that would have kept working for the low-income households who'd have bought them. Brookings pointed that out. The next buyer needed a $3,000 car. The college student, the single parent, the worker. That supply was crushed. And the program never checked anyone's income. If you needed a cheap car that fall, the lots were empty. A fifth of all deals were 5-year minimum leases, and a year in, Lease Trader was reporting people trying to get out of them. No market for a car with 3 or 4 years left on the lease. One dealer's claim got rejected because the customer's insurance lapsed for part of the year. The car was already crushed. And the day the program ends, the Transportation Secretary, Ray LaHood, goes, wildly successful. John Quelch at Harvard Business School explained why the records looked like that. A $2,500 incentive would have attracted the older, most fuel-inefficient used cars. Instead, a $4,500 incentive attracted many perfectly serviceable vehicles. That car that rolled itself in, the one that had to arrive under its own power, engine running, nothing wrong with it, was the next buyer's car, the $3,000 car. They crushed it instead of selling it.